Hey everybody, welcome to Clean Your Shoes. As usual, it's me, the J Play. And we're going to do a little experiment with this water repelling treatment called Rust-Oleum Rust-Oleum. Today, I've got a little experiment with a little water repellent called Rust-Oleum Shield2O. Almost kind of like the Never Wet. Apparently, this is a water repellent treatment. You put it on your shoes, and the water just rolls right off. Chocolate and ketchup, all that stuff just rolls right off. So it's kind of like your typical Crep Protect, but with some extra instructions. Not to shake the bottle, and spray a coating 8 to 12 inches away from the surface, and allow it to dry for 24 hours. And it's interesting because unlike most repellents, it also says that we have to reapply seasonally or when needed. Reapply seasonally or when needed. So I'm not too sure if this lasts a whole season, but it sounds like you don't have to spray it every time you clean your shoes. I probably am though. And it also, says that if there are bubbles when you're spraying it, to lightly dab it with a towel. So, this experiment is going to be fairly simple. For it, we will have our shoe. And for this experiment, I chose the S&S and Reebok CL Legacy because of the suede. As you know, suede and water do not usually get along, so I thought this would be a perfect shoe to test this on to see if water just rolls right off. We have our Rust-Oleum Shield2O, and we have our towel for dabbing the bubbles. So let's get started. So you're going to want to spray it liberally. This thing is like just, ugh. And bubbles are already kind of forming up here. So it's something you want to be careful about. Uh-oh. Okay. Wipe my hand. Christ. Alright, so bubbles. So yeah, we started to get little bubbles, more so on the non-suede portions of the shoe than the suede portions. But you just want to dab it. Just want to, you just want to dab it down as per the instructions. Okay. Dab down the suede as well. And then we repeat with the other shoe. Alright, we've sprayed the shoes. We've dabbed it down with the towel. Now, we gotta wait for 24 hours. Let's check back in tomorrow. Alright, welcome back. It's a day later. We're going to see if this thing works. So, we have here our sneakers, our S&S Reeboks. For the most part, looks like doesn't really leave any marks, doesn't really leave any stains. Everything's been patted down. Smells like it's on there. Don't sniff it. Don't try it at home, kids. Okay, without further ado, let's try it out. So We have a towel placed out preemptively. We have our shoes here, and we have some water. All right, so let's test it out. Let's see. All right, see, perfectly clean, perfectly fine. Doesn't look anything wrong with it. All right, regular cup of water. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it does. Amazing. The water doesn't even sit. Like it doesn't, like it just it's just water beads. That's wild. It does not sit on the suede. That's really crazy. It really just walked off on the suede. That's amazing. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I want to see it again. I want to see that again. I mean, that's the truth. That's the truth. It literally just acts like a guard. I mean, the water is not like sinking into the suede. That's dope. One more time, just so. That's crazy. I mean, it literally just bounces off. It literally just bounces off. That's wild. That's wild. I guess this really is the truth. I mean, you can kind of see, you know, it kind of just, the water just kind of beads. It doesn't really stain. It doesn't really stick on the suede. It just really, actually, truly does just bounce off. That's wild. So, as we saw, Rust-Oleum Shield H2O is legit. It is the truth. The final verdict from CYS is I would use this. I would definitely use this because they say use it seasonally or as needed. I would probably use it in addition to using a Crep Protect or a Kiwi or, you know, whatever typical sneaker repellent that you use. But this is a very, very strong and very potent repellent. As you just saw, we just tested on the suede. As you know, water and suede don't mix. The water just bounced right off, and you know what little drops did stay on the sneaker did not stay in the suede. It just beat it up. You know, as in like, you know, made little beads, and you can just wipe that off. Just wipe it off, and it doesn't look like there's any residual water stain on the sneaker. So Rust-Oleum Shield H2O, and for that matter, Rust-Oleum Never Wet, also a great repellent, and I would definitely recommend it. Once again, guys, for CYS, I'm the J Play. You've been amazing, and stay sneaker literate.